You know that feeling when you walk up a flight of stairs and your legs give out? When your knees are burning, your quads are screaming, and you have to stop halfway up just to catch your breath. You look exhausted. You feel weak. And somewhere in that moment, you realize, Kurt, your legs are failing you, but flip the image. The same stairs, same person, but now their legs are driving them up 2 steps at a time. No strain, no struggle, just power. The difference between those 2 people isn't genetics. It's not luck. It's one thing, trained legs. I'm going to show you exactly how to build those legs at home. No gym, no expensive equipment, just movements that work, applied consistently, and you'll transform how your body looks and feels. Why strong legs change everything. First, hormones. Every time you squat, every time you deadlift, you send a signal to your brain. We need testosterone. We need growth hormone. These aren't just fancy words. These are the molecules that make you stronger, leaner, and more energized. Second, metabolism. After a brutal leg workout, your body doesn't stop working when you leave the gym. It runs on overdrive for the next 24 hours. You're sitting on the couch and your metabolism is still burning calories like you're training. That's real metabolic advantage. Third, functional strength. Strong legs mean you walk upstairs without getting tired. You run without your body falling apart. You have energy reserves you didn't know existed. What you need at home. Here's the beautiful part. You don't need much. If you have nothing, bodyweight movements work. If you have dumbbells, backpacks, water bottles, or a kettlebell, even better. Warm up. This takes 3 to 4 minutes, and it changes everything. 30 seconds, jump in place. Raise your body temperature. 10 reps, bodyweight squats. Activate your joints and nervous system. 10 reps, lunges. Wake up your balance and hip mobility. That's it. You're ready to train. The quads, front legs. Your quads are everything when it comes to leg size and strength. Home version, bodyweight squats. Feet a bit wider than shoulder width, toes slightly out, torso upright. Go down until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Stand up hard. If you can do more than 30 clean reps, you need to add resistance. How? Backpack with books, water bottles, dumbbells held at your chest. Even a child if you're desperate. The goal is simple. Make it hard on your last 2 to 3 reps. Hamstrings and lower back. Move 1. Good mornings. Hands behind your head. Hinge at the hips, not at the waist. Keep your back flat. Go down slowly. 2 seconds down, 1 second up. You'll feel your hamstrings and lower back engaging immediately. Move 2. Romanian deadlift. Slight knee bend. The weight stays close to your legs throughout the movement. Hinge from the hips. Control on the way down. Don't drop it. This is about feeling the muscle work, not moving weight fast. The glutes. Move 1. Glute bridges lie on your back, feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Push through your heels and drive your hips up. At the top, your torso and thighs make a straight line. Hold for 1 second, squeeze hard, lower down. Move 2. Hip thrusts. Same movement, but your upper back is on a bench or chair. Feet in front of you, dumbbell or barbell on your hips. Drive up. At the top, your knees and hips form a 90-degree angle. Pause, squeeze. Lower. The calves are small muscles, but they're dense. Train them right and they pop. Standing. Calf raises feet hip width apart. Rise up on your toes. Full range of motion. Pause at the top for 1 to 2 seconds. Slow descent. Control the weight on the way down. How often to train your legs. If you're a beginner, once per week. Pick one day. Saturday, Sunday, doesn't matter, but it has to be consistent. One fixed day every single week. Miss it once, and you've delayed your progress by a week. If you're already training regularly, twice per week. Why twice? Because legs are big muscles. They recover faster than you think, but they don't grow from 1 session a week if you're already trained. Common mistakes. Mistake 1, going too heavy too fast. The muscle doesn't know how much weight you're lifting. It knows tension, time under tension, and rep quality. Start light, master the movement, add weight gradually, plus 1 to 2 reps per week, or plus 2.5 kilograms per week. Mistake 2, training legs once a month, then wondering why nothing grows. Legs need rhythm, not random bursts of motivation. 1 session per month is worse than useless. It's just pain with no adaptation. Mistake 3, ignoring the mind-muscle connection. You can go through the motions and feel nothing, or you can train with focus and feel everything. Phone down, feel your quads burning, feel your glutes firing. 4 rules for real growth. Rule 1. Sleep 7 to 8 hours. Growth hormone is released when you sleep. Your muscles repair, your joints strengthen, your nervous system resets. Miss sleep and you miss growth. Rule 2. Eat enough protein. Legs are big muscles. They need fuel. Track your protein. 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. No protein, no growth. Rule 3. Progressive overload. Muscles don't grow from feeling the burn. They grow when you do more than last time. 1 more rep, 2.5 kilos more. Shorter rest periods. That's progress. Rule 4. Stretch and recover. 5 minutes of stretching after your workout isn't wasted time. It's an investment. Muscles become flexible. Joints stay healthy. Recovery accelerates. Strong legs aren't built in a week. They're built over months of consistency. But that foundation you're building, it lasts forever. If this video helped you, hit the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss the next workout breakdown. And in the comments, tell me, how often do you really train your legs? Be honest.